The streets of LA is getting dangerous. Not only dangerous, messy. And the craziest thing of all regarding this topic is my boy Poetik Flakko whipped it up and chefed it up and just stirred shit up like crazy and made sure that when he started dropping bombs like Funk Flex over California, his ass was in Texas. I was like, nah, Texas about to start having beef with LA. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Drake left Calabasas, went to Texas. Poetik Flakko left Los Angeles and No Jumper went to Texas. Nah, I'm telling you, niggas go out there and start beefing back with the coast. I'm minding my business on social media and I come across Poetik Flakko's story on Instagram with one of the craziest captions that I had to literally sit there for a minute. And there was one rapper that came to my mind, which I want to see if you guys agree, if this was the first person that came to your mind. Nothing in this video is 100% confirmed. These are all allegations. A lot of the stuff we're seeing on the Reddit, we're seeing from people's social media accounts like Adam22, Poetik Flakko, and we're just all putting this story together in this channel. And with that being said, guys, we are on the road to 22,000 subscribers. Sub up to the channel, sub up, like this video, hype it, help me get this on the algorithm. But yes, we see Poetik Flakko post. There's an arrest coming very soon in a famous LA rapper's death. My video's dropping once I get the green light to name the #1 suspect. The only reason the arrest hasn't happened yet is because they're building a conspiracy and don't want another famous rapper to flee. I don't want to interfere if LAPD drags their feet. Another month, I'm dropping the content. As soon as I read that, I'm like, okay, let me sit back and think about what happened. Let's go back a couple months, a couple years now. In 2021, there was a festival that popped up called Once Upon a Time in Los Angeles. When I saw that flyer, I was like, yo, this is heat. I low-key want to pull up. But I was just in Los Angeles, or I guess in San Bernardino, 6 days prior, in Rolling Loud, California, which they conned me because it was Rolling Loud, San Bernardino. I didn't know what town San Bernardino was. Oh, let me tell you, I found out. Let me tell you, I found out, and I don't ever want to find out again. Y'all got it, bro. No disrespect to San Bernardino, the niggas from San Bernardino, the hoes from San Bernardino, y'all got it. That's a town I don't even want to conquer. But while I was there, I see this festival popped up. And don't forget, Drakeo the Ruler performed at San Bernardino's Rolling Loud, which was insane because that was his last performance. And I was at San Bernardino Rolling Loud and we did not go to his set. If I can remember correctly, I believe he went at the same time as Chris Brown, and I was dying to see Breezy pause. So we went to Chris Brown's set, which was an amazing set. But we did not see Drakeo the Ruler, and historically, I can always go see Breezy. And we just went to the Breezy Bowl. I can never go see Drakeo again. So that content, that vibe, that shit would have been crazy, bro. And I kept telling my girl, Drakeo in California in 2021 when he was really going crazy, that shit would have been crazy. But at the time, you're looking at like Chris Brown, Drakeo, oh my God, yeah, I get maybe you're from LA or, for me, nigga, Chris Brown's one of my favorite artists of all time. Like he's literally my top 5 of all time. I saw Chris Brown, I'm like, well, I've never seen that nigga prior. That was my first time ever seeing Chris Brown. I had to go see Breeze. So all to say is, Drakeo the Ruler performs at Rolling Loud, everything goes great. His card is just going up crazy. He's blowing up insane in 2021. The wave for Drakeo started prior, but in like 2019, 2020, when I was talking to people and I'll bring up Drakeo the Ruler because I watched so much No Jumper content and stuff like that, a lot of people didn't even know who he was. I was telling people to go watch the interviews he was doing at No Jumper. A lot of people didn't know who he was. And by a lot of people, I mean a lot of people in the East Coast that I'm dealing with.
Hey, if somebody that can't see said that they was gonna like slide on you, how would that happen? Like, you blind. I'm just wondering this, like, how are you gonna like do anything if you blind? You can't see, you can't even drive. Okay, nobody. Nobody important. It's crazy.
I don't know.
My bad. I know the truth.
Why y'all smiling at me? Don't look at me that way.
No, that's you, because you just like.
I was just saying everything was cool when the nigga said he was gonna beat me up, nigga. Oh, No Jumper now. We can't talk about it. We ain't talk about nothing.
But we see footages when Drakeo the Ruler and the gang pull up to the festival in Los Angeles. And a lot of us know how this night ended. It breaks my heart, bro. It breaks my heart because an artist like Drakeo and seeing him coming home after doing all that time and him and Ralphie the Plug, I'm like, all right, bro, let's hopefully get it right this time. Let's try to stay in the straight and narrow this time, bro. Because I really saw the Stink team blowing up. Like what they was doing, I was thinking even the merch. I was like, bro, yeah, Draco's a fire rapper, but I feel like this shit could be so much bigger. Like, I feel like it could be so much bigger. And seeing where Awful Lot of Cough Syrup blew up, Drakeo was the nigga that put me onto Awful Lot of Cough Syrup. I did not know about that brand prior to Drakeo the Ruler. Yeah, Blueface and all them were after, or maybe before or during the same time. But when I think of Awful Lot of Cough Syrup, I was always thinking about Drakeo the Ruler. And we know Desto Dub has a really close relationship with Drakeo the Ruler and Ralphie.
Hey, what street? Where y'all at? Street on. Right there, maybe in the car is different. about to call it. I'm about to call it the cars right now. My fault. Found up. We got the biscuit up. We gotta get it. We got Drake in here. Randy, what's going on, brother? Hey, good? Hell yeah. What's up? We'll load up though, we just double up on everything.
All of you guys?
Yeah, all of us. Yeah, we all sitting right here. We're not going to the plug right now.
Yeah,
we did. Just know what's going on. Yeah. We don't be flat. Yeah. Whole lot of years. Whole lot of years.
What's on the face right now?
Why did you try to switch us?
What are these niggas doing? What they doing?
Are you guys looking for?
But as you guys can see from the footages, they do appear to the show. When they do appear, a fight breaks out, and the fight was always rumored. YG. That day when I was seeing it, that's all I was seeing everywhere. YG and his security guard, YG and his bodyguard. Yo, Draco couldn't come in with mad dudes to bring no weapons in because security's on them, but YG got in with a whole bunch of dudes. There was like 100 bloods in there. And if you guys remember, one of the craziest disses that came out around that time was Ingo Weird. I just put 50 on a blind man. He ain't even see it coming. Like, whoo, we gonna talk about that blind man in just a little bit. But Drakeo the Ruler did lose his life that night. I believe, I don't wanna say anything incorrect, this is a very sensitive subject, but I believe he was slashed. And it was insane because how did he get slashed? You can't bring weapons inside, none of this. How did these dudes get weapons inside? What I heard from literally 2021 all the way to 26, nothing's changed. I've heard YG's name around it. Not only did I hear YG, I heard YG's security guard brought in the knife or the blade that slashed Drakeo the Ruler. And no one's been arrested as of yet.
Hey, as soon as I seen it, I called him, I talked to him about it, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna say too much because this don't got nothing to do with me. But what I will say is, you feel me, everything that he was saying, somebody's going down.
Damn.
Somebody's going down, for sure. He's getting off the streets. I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's talking to police. He know everything that happened. He know what's went on. He know the rumors. He know the facts. He know everything of what happened. And this is just me being an LA native and me having my ear to the streets. It's like he's there. You know what happened. Somebody's going down. I'm gonna just tell y'all that. For sure. But I told him he shouldn't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't do it either. Like, I feel like this kind of thing, more than anything, is what's going to make it really hard for him to move around in LA. And I know he's like not really in LA anymore, but I mean, what the play he's doing here basically is kind of like the whack and 600 thing, where like they knew that Big U was getting investigated before everybody else did. So they ran mad content about it, which I guess, all right, fair enough. Like if you figured out that Big U is being investigated, you could talk about it. But like, if you're really like predicting that somebody's gonna get arrested, I mean, like they're basically gonna treat you like you're the one making it happen, even if that's totally not true.
Yeah,
you kind of are the one making it happen though from this.
Basically, and what from what he told me is the police already know who did it, but they just basically don't want nobody else to they want it to be concrete so nobody runs away and all this type of stuff. That's what he told me.
I mean, that second sentence though is like,
yeah, that's like,
very interesting considering he's saying another famous rapper. Just that, so he's basically implying that whoever this is a well-known, joined up individual. Like not
you
just
from here, you know what he's talking about.
Yeah, but of course.
I could guess, but you know, if LAPD drags their feet another month, I'm
that's
dropping
the crazy part.
like that's the crazy to me is that he's like saying like listen, if LAPD is going to take too long, I'm just going to do their job for them.
Yeah. How you feel about it, Munchie? I talked to you this morning.
I think something wrong with him. No, for real. It's some weird going on in his brain.
Can you pull the mic in a little bit, I think?
I think something wrong with that nigga, bro.
With Flakko?
Yeah, something he like not normal. Something ain't right with him.
Well,
He not feeling that. He like, bro, trying to get the BT and washed. I'm not feeling this shit.
No, that go for anybody. Like, why you just don't join the academy, bro? I tell you, you ain't even gotta be a college graduate to be a police, bro. That go for whack 600. Like who? I never heard of people go to somebody court date if they not there for themselves or to support. They ain't trying to interfere with their investigation if they take too long. Like what the hell? That's two different things. They ain't, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like, you feel me? Recipe to Draco, but I feel like it's different when you're reporting on somebody hurting a little girl and somebody hurting somebody that was in an active beef. I feel like it's a little different.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
True.
Reporting on kids passing away and weird shit like that and a grown
weird
man
ass
who-
domestic violence type.
You know?
Everybody's like, hey, this little girl didn't deserve that. Whereas gangbangers killing each other, everybody's like, well,
Yeah, nobody deserved
yeah.
to die, but it's like they know what they signed up for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it's slightly different, but this shit is pretty crazy, Flakko. I talked to you and I was like, hey.
At
I
the
don't
same
think you
time,
should
this
do it.
happened in public. I was at this concert. There was hella people backstage. There was all of us in the crowd waiting for, I think, Dom Kennedy to come out after Kamaya, and then this happened back. So there's a bunch of eyewitnesses that could be taking this approach. Flakko doing it from another state seems like he's inserting himself in the problem.
And it seems
definitely
like he
inserting
waited.
himself.
Seems like he waited because this happened
Yeah, a couple
5
years ago. Yeah.
4 years ago. And Flacco's not, he just didn't wake up privy to this information yesterday. He
And
been knew this. He wanted to wait until he
You're
was
a part
out
of
the
No
way.
Jumper. We
Yeah.
have people that work here that are closely related to this situation, blood related to
But these are different things we're seeing in the Reddit. And there's one post that's going extremely viral on the Reddit. And it's kind of hinting towards who we're gonna see be named in that Poetik Flakko video after he gets the green light. And to me, the green light is like, all right, Whack 100 said, yo, nephew, you gotta wait at least a little bit before you drop the video. Cause I'm sure that's the green light. At this point, I don't know where in their relationship got this strong. Yo, Whack 100 might be managing Poetik Flakko. Like at this point, it's getting a little crazy. And I don't know who this person is, when this started going so viral on the Reddit. So again, take this with a grain of salt. But a name that does keep reappearing over and over and over that I keep hearing, the security guard that brought the blades in that we've been hearing for years, but we just never knew his name or who it was exactly, unless you're probably from Los Angeles or involved in the situation, was a bodyguard that hangs out with YG, or works for YG rather say, named Gloves. It's being rumored that Gloves might have been the one to bring in the blades. Again, this is very sensitive a topic of why you keep hearing me say allegedly, rumored, because none of this is concrete evidence. The names might drop and it might be totally different, but I just want to tell you guys what we're seeing all over the Reddit and what I'm seeing a whole bunch of other content creators dropping. And if this is making it to my side on the East Coast and my algorithm, I already know this is running rampant throughout Los Angeles right now. But the post we see yesterday on the No Jumper was his homie YG getting hit with a Rico. Gloves, aka the security guard of YG, getting charged too for handing out knives. Munchie, his best friend Baby Dot, will also get charged for stabbing Draco, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly. All this is alleged. And last but not least, a couple of guys from Inglewood Family and Black P-Stones and Bloodstone Villains will get charged too. Feds doing a sweep. Everybody's like, who the hell are you? How do you know this? What the hell? What's going on? And at first I'm like, okay, this is just a random Reddit post on the No Jumper Reddit that's just growing some legs. But then I started seeing it more and more, and I started seeing now a whole bunch of content creators, and I keep hearing the name Gloves and Baby Dot. And you can see a No Jumper from actually the clip that they commented on this during the live stream. Tam, not only Tam, Almighty Suspect, they look like, yo, we not too comfortable with this shit coming out as a No Jumper host. It's putting this out in the streets, cause Flacco's back in Texas. That nigga's down there with Sandy Cheeks. We still in Los Angeles. We still here every day. We still repping No Jumper. And Adam's acting like, oh, wait, well, this got nothing to do with us. I don't work on his channel. I got nothing to do with what he personally posts. I get it. And I agree with Almighty. People in Los Angeles right now don't know the difference. The average fan doesn't know the difference. The average fan doesn't even know that Flacco hasn't came up here all the time, because some people just only watch the Tuesday show. They don't know who the hell's on the other days.
Him and right, that's a lot of reason why people don't want to come up here and interview, bro. These weird type vibes, bro. Like who?
Flacco's nearly never here.
They
It's
don't
association
think
with the
that.
brand,
Yeah,
though,
that's
for
so
sure.
true.
Look. That's I have to tell, bro. Stop sending me this link. They reporting what that's out there. He talking about what he about to drop, like an album, like that's not No Jumper work. That's Flacco work. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of, but what that's on him, man.
I mean, my main thing is like,
That nigga, that's good for that. I get if it make him happy, I guess.
I had somebody hit me up saying basically like, hey, if Flacco's dropping this kind of content, it's gonna get treated like No Jumper's the ones dropping that content.
Definitely.
Which
He's right.
On one hand, I think Flacco's totally within his right to expose whatever the he wants to say about an ongoing investigation. Because I mean, it's not any different than what happens in the real media world, where the New York Times, if they find out that there's an investigation going on into a alleged crime that Donald Trump committed, they are going to publish an article where the title is, there is an investigation going on into Donald Trump for X, Y, and Z. And that's not considered even slightly out of the ordinary for them to sort of preemptively say, hey, we found out about an investigation that is taking place. I personally don't want that stuff being revealed on my platform. And at this time, it's kind of useful. I think that it was like not here or not consistently on the channel. I think unless he drops some kind of crazy bomb, we won't be covering it any further.
Well, the thing is, like, the police and the media have had a very tenuous relationship for a long time. And anytime there is investigations, there'll be communication. They'll be like, hey, don't reveal this. So they'll do media blackouts and things like that.
Man,
it's very commonly done.
You got to know when this dropped, though, they're going to be like, yeah, Flacco and Adam 22, some snitchers. They going to throw your name in automatically.
No, they're not.
I'm telling you. Already hit me this morning about it, and I just work here. I'm not the owner.
Nobody's
gonna
say Ab 22 snitched on it when I didn't have anything to do with creating the content.
You think they gonna group
you
him
want that to be true, but
brand?
that's not actually
I'm
reality.
saying if is calling the workers, this isn't my company.
Yeah, they're calling the workers because they want them to lean on Flacco for it to not come out. But if No Jumper's not the one,
that's not what they
forward.
said. I can show you the message. It was more so, damn, that's what's going on up there, bro. And I'm like, he's in Texas.
Yeah,
but they don't know that. Nobody know that in Texas.
I mean, if your argument is that there is some retard out there that would try to make that argument, then I feel you. But I object to the notion that that's going to be the prevailing narrative, was that I had a role in it just because Flacco, somebody who used to be on this podcast consistently.
Adam, it's No Jumper host, Poetik Flakko. That's enough.
So it seemed like
that part.
That's enough. That's enough. Not saying you had any part or any, just the fact that this post, No Jumper host, Poetik Flakko, that automatically come down on all of us, including you.
So you're saying you think I should formally excommunicate Flacco from being known as a No Jumper host?
Not excommunicate. No, I don't think so.
If he been ghosts last year and he came up to say I'm way worse and to be a co-defendant with Jalise that one time, when have you been back?
Wait, what?
When have you been back other than that Tuesday show?
Flacco?
That's the only time, or like.
Yeah, he pulled up that one time, and that was it, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So. Is he a host still?
Say the door is open for him to be on the podcast. However, is he consistently on the channel? Obviously not.
Regardless, he's still a
you gotta
For
be
things
a
like
real
this,
No
though,
Jumper fan to know that.
Do you
know
want
what
to
I'm saying?
distance yourself from him if that narrative is going to be prevailing, that Flacco is doing
I mean,
murder
what more do I need to
investigation
do to
work?
distance myself aside from the fact that he doesn't live in this state and he's not consistently been on the channel for a year?
You gotta say
I
it.
think you're thinking about it too much in our day-to-day life and not the prevailing feelings on the internet that
Because
Flacco
your
is
average
a part
person
of.
doesn't even know that he don't be here no more. Your average person don't know that he live in Texas. You gotta
he's
be
been
like,
gone for a year, so I feel like it's a pretty safe bet that anybody who really wants to know or is paying attention at all probably knows that he's not consistently on the channel at this time.
Although he is one of the most prominent No Jumper affiliates, so people still kind of
associate him with the brand.
Niggas still associate AD Uncle with this. Come on,
yeah,
man.
No, for real.
Stop. What are we doing, man?
But if somebody try to tell me, hey, OG Suicide is up No Jumper's image, I'm gonna be like, okay, that is officially too burnt out of a take for me to engage with.
You see what I'm saying? But it's because Flacco has been here a long time. He's been one of the most prominent hosts, and even just like the post, No Jumper host. That nigga's still a host here, regardless if he be here or not. People are still gonna see him as that, and spreads faster than facts, right? If Flacco say some dumb shit on Instagram right now, that's gonna spread way faster than us talking about he lives in Texas every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People don't know that.
Okay, we're not necessarily associated with Flacco, right? Because he's not here, hasn't been here. But this is posted on the No Jumper platform.
No,
on the
and
Jumper
Sus said
Instagram.
it says No Jumper host. Poetic. Literally, that is in the
This
post
shit
on
comes
our
out
page.
on all of us.
But I think he still got the password to post it. Did he post this?
Nah, he didn't. My man sitting right here did.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes, that's Nathan.
That is
We
true.
doing it to ourselves, my nigga. That's all I'm saying is don't think that is gonna drop this and everybody in this room is not gonna hear something about it.
This is a major edit if this is getting edited.
I mean,
There you go, Nathan.
Yo, he's
Stand up for
editing it
yourself,
It's a
Nathan.
major edit.
I've never even edited on the
not a
browser
good look.
before. Show it on the screen, but yeah, I mean, sure, all right. Oh wow, look at this.
This
That's
like
crazy.
There you go.
Look, I didn't want to say that to get like, yeah, Flacco.
Nathan just fired him.
That's what I'm
saying. You lied to me.
I'm just saying, man.
Hit the refresh.
Yeah, you gotta refresh it.
So when this starts going crazy in the hood, there's gonna be people out there to try to involve, yo, no jumpers putting out messy shit. Yo, no jumpers full of rats. Yo, no jumpers ratting online right now. Again, Adam's saying we have nothing to do with this. We're not even gonna promote his video, but I kinda agree with Suspect. And it's crazy because Munchie, you can see Munchie talking throughout the video. He's just tight at Flacko. He's just tight, he's disgusted, he don't got much to say. And something that I was seeing in the Reddit as well that really was like, wow, y'all not even lying. Was people were like, yo, you know what this situation reminds me of? How uncomfortable Brick Baby looked when they were talking about the Dirk Rico and what was yet to come and how there was a dude from LA texting them and how there's about to be a Rico hit on Dirk and everybody about over the murder that happened in Los Angeles involving little Dirk allegedly. And if you guys remember, if you've been watching No Jumper for quite a while, it went viral on how Brick was looking in that footage while they were speaking.
There it is. She got QR codes. She got QR.
Oh, Alex, that is so funny.
Wait, so
that's like the little Vegas shit back in the day.
Right.
Vegas and they just all over the floor with numbers and shit to call. That's that new shit.
wait, they got charged by the feds.
Nothing like it pops up.
Let's go real quick. Good work.
They got charged by the feds.
Hey, Omani, you're the man, bro. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
It's the players. Come on,
Thank you.
In chat, professional.
And now look at how Munchie's looking now when they're talking about YG, they're talking about Inglewood family being involved in this situation. And where I think Munchie really screwed up and might have got rage baited or even baited to say is him going on Clubhouse with Jaleese. Him going on with Jaleese, and I feel like Jaleese didn't even start with the heat because they were talking about first about Whack 100, like, yo, your daddy Whack can't call in. And I feel Jaleese, as a casual viewer, we want to see the destruction. Shout out to Crip Mac. We want to see Whack call in and start dissing everybody and start saying random shit and start beefing with people. Even though I do think it's a bad look sometimes for the podcast. Like when Gumby was up there and Whack 100 just called in, I was like, yeah, nah, this was kind of far. Cause as a guest, I'll be kind of tight too. Like, hold on, Adam, y'all running a play on me? Like I would have started looking at the channel a bit weird.
What's going on, Munchie?
Hey, why your daddy can't call into the Tuesday show no more? Cause of who?
Oh my goodness. You know what? But you know what? Let me say something. If Whack was able to call into the Tuesday show, the numbers would increase so much more.
But it's more
and the engagement would be so much higher. But you don't know how to like differentiate politics.
That's what content right there.
So look,
find it.
Listen, the nigga Draco was all on Adam shit, right? Talking about this nigga and all that.
Man,
right?
Draco is dead, bro. What are we talking about? Don't make me disrespectful.
Hold on, homie.
Hey, bro, look. Hold on. Hey, you know Draco shit used to be on the table and ain't there no more, right? Hold on. You know Draco shit was on the table and ain't there no more, right?
Me doing.
Hold on. You do know I said Draco and his brother worked there on Friday. He know on there every Tuesday, right? Shut your dumb ass up, bro. You sound, hey, bro. Draco is dead, bro. Hey, bro. The nigga that killed Draco, I passed the bottle back and forth to him all the time. What are we talking about? Shut the up, bro. You sound dumb. Hey, bro, stop bringing up on. Stop talking about LA shit you don't know nothing about. Draco is gone.
Transgender because I do content with Whack 100. I ask some questions.
Draco is dead, bro. Draco is dead, bro. Why are you talking about that nigga?
Hey, bro, you heard what I just said, right?
Draco put 50 on a blind nigga and he's dead. Why are you talking about him?
Stop.
Draco work at No Jumper and I do too. His brother dead and I'm there. What are you talking?
But Jaleese also has a point. If you guys are trying to look about content, you're looking for numbers, you're looking for views, you're looking for engagement from the viewers, having him call and start that destruction is always gonna spark that up. And then where the conversation got a bit too far and just very crazy and very uncomfortable was when someone in the clubhouse, I don't know exactly who it is, if someone can answer that and let me know down below, brings up Drakeo the Ruler. Munchie B jumps off the ledge. Munchie B jumps off the ledge, start disrespecting him, even disrespected Ralphie. Like, yeah, that nigga worked there I think he said every Friday. And I'm there every Tuesday, and he hasn't done anything yet. Like, I'm seeing online that allegedly Ralphie got a lawsuit going on right now with the venue or the people that actually put that concert together where his brother lost his life at. I don't think he's gonna do anything stupid right now to blow that bag. And if you guys touch Ralphie right now, I think that would be very stupid as well, because we know the feds is looking at y'all. And we know the feds is damn well watching No Jumper as well.
You get any updates on the lawsuit against the venue and Live Nation or whatever?
Nah, it's still court process.
Taking time, that should take a lot.
Handle itself.
Man. You feel like they're They just need to be held accountable, though.
Yeah, hell yeah, security, no none of that. They know what time it is.
It wasn't like Rolling Loud.
Yeah, Rolling Loud was extra out. They had
everything. And they
sniffing
really
out guns and fucking knives and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They knew you had a lighter.
They already knew. They knew if you had a lighter. Oh, put that lighter. You can't take that lighter in here.
Yeah.
They already knew.
There's lighters in the inside.
20 people searching the car and shit before we can even leave type shit. You know what I'm saying? They was more like
that was like a week
out.
before the other
You know
one
what I'm
type
saying?
shit. Rolling Loud, we fuck with them.
We was kind of more prepared for that type of shit, like the
looking at
the LAX beat down, like, oh shit, I don't want to bring nothing up in here type of package. You know what I'm saying?
Remember me looking at that video, just remembering that video, that shit had me hot, cuz I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I seen you doing your thing, motherfuckers was like, oh, Ralphie, he doing the kick or whatever. I'm like, cuz squabbing, he doing whatever he got going out. But it's just like, like, niggas running. Like, and that shit had me hot. It's like, I hope them niggas that was running the way ain't right here.
Nah, so
these are all ballers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cause that's crazy, nigga.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was a longer scenario than what the video was. You know what I'm saying? And then we finally realized what it was. It was only 12 of us times whatever was going on. We thought it was just some regular shit. We had promoters and videographers and shit. We was trying to get some money. So when we realized what was going on,
picking up a 50 piece.
Yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't really come for it.
I know where I was at in the video, if that's what you're asking, you know what I'm saying? I'm right next to Draco with the security. You get what I'm saying? All the way in the front, top 3. Front line versus a million, however many it was.
You can see me going around, as you can see.
Big security guard knocking me to the side. We squabbled as long as we could squabble. Even was squabbling, holding his camera, you know what I'm saying? It was a longer video than what, I mean, it was, when it started, nobody knows, oh, let's pull out a camera right away. They start pulling it out once they realized what was going on.
So by the time we backed up, and then we backed up, by the time we got all the way to the
nobody,
back,
no security stopped nothing. And they didn't even help. Like, what's going on? Damn. Y'all let us go to, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I was there all day. They only came. They was only there for 5 minutes, and you know what I'm saying? 5 minutes.
Right here, y'all didn't hear all 20 minutes fighting. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
Bunch of
but in real life though, when you look at that video, people like niggas was running and shit like that. Like once you realize the scenario and shit, like Draco never was on the floor. We never left Draco. Draco came back first because he realized he was stabbed first. You get what I'm saying? We didn't know that. He fought to the end. He never was on the floor. Nobody stumped on him or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? We never left Draco.
Every single piece.
We all retreated once we realized, oh shit, they not even fighting no more. You get what I'm saying? If they stabbed him and stumped him out or anything, they took some juries. Nobody left Draco. We never left Draco.
Ring.
But once you realize in the war, it's a war. You get what I'm saying? What's going on? We didn't even know Draco was stabbed until the ambulance told us. He the only one that knew. That's why he backed up with the cameraman before everybody. You get what I'm saying? They looking at a video of somebody some producer that they caught and stumped out, thinking it's Draco and it's not.
Exactly.
You know
that nigga said, speak on what's important, not some dumb shit. You know what's important to me? Getting money and taking care of kids, nigga. That's what's important to me, not internet drama. I have never been one to contribute into internet bullshit. I'm not one of those type of niggas. This is the Ralph Report now. You understand me now?
So for you, Munchie B, someone in Inglewood, someone that Draco was dissing, kind of the craziest punchline on Ingle Weird. I just put 50 on a blind man, he ain't even see it coming. Like, and you on Clubhouse talking about you passed the bottle to the man that killed Drakeo the Ruler. You chill with the man that killed Drakeo the Ruler and passed the bottle.
Called the Stink Team. Right. Their name come from because they flockers, they burglarize houses, and they target Asians.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and he's what?
Cambodian.
All that's all in the same.
Yeah, that's the Southeast.
So they call themselves the Stink Team because they say that the Asians, they breath stink.
Oh, wow. Really?
So he on song after song after song with these dudes called the Stink Team, but the name of their group is disrespecting your people. So I'm like, him using the word N-word. Like he whatever he said.
He already don't care about nobody.
What you said don't even matter because you don't stand on nothing anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You stand on absolutely nothing. So the N-word conversation, he can't even touch on that. He gotta
start with the self-hate.
He need to delete all them songs off his YouTube and off his dish show first that he did with them dudes that's disrespecting his ancestors.
I didn't know the history of the Stink Team name was derived from that.
You get a stink like the chink, stinky, chinky. Talking about like they breath stinking. Like it's the Stink Team. That's how they came with the shit.
So whack. You call a spade, a baller, strike. All right, but you can admit when you're wrong, right?
I'm never wrong when I'm right.
No. Okay, so you called the man a snitch, though. Is he actually a snitch, or that was just some
I called who a snitch?
Deuce Hims. He said you called him a snitch. You had paperwork.
Riding with him. You ride with him because now I'm finna start tripping. Blood don't touch me. Blood.
You can
I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, Don't question me about blood. I ain't got no gripe with you with this. Don't question me about this unless you want to be content. I'm going to give you warning one time, and I'm going to go up. You want to play? Hold on, homie. I'm telling you right now, blood been disrespecting my family. Hey, look.
Man, who's that bitch on warning? Hey, look.
Hey, nigga, you want to play with me? I'm giving you fair warning. Don't question me about no who done disrespecting my family, because it's you if you with blood. You ain't got no dog in the fight. You ain't from his hood. Don't ask me no questions, or I'm gonna make you content. And whatever come with it, come with it.
And then talking about a no jumper like it was no big deal. I love how Almighty was like, nah, nigga, you could definitely still get called in and questioned for that. Like, don't act like you can't get called in and questioned for that, because you definitely can. That was just insane. From somebody like Munchie, who got his heads on his shoulder, he's such an OG in the gang, all that shit. I did not expect a move like that from him. That was crazy to put yourself out like that. That was crazy. And if I was his mans that gets the bottle passed to him, I'll be mad as hell. Why you gotta put that murder? Why you gotta put that mud on me? Serious topic right now. And the fact that this happened at a venue, a festival, so many cameras, security, and it happened. We seen the video that I just showed earlier when they walk in and how quick the beef started after. I remember it was going viral of Draco on the floor. So there was people recording and no one got arrested. Nothing happened from it. No more information came from it. That was a bit weird. Pop Smoke got murdered in his house and everyone eventually got arrested that we know of.
When you was talking to all those people.
Oh, you see, he got you in this.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Hey, me saying the bottle shit, that ain't nothing.
I know it's not.
People think so, because
that's my
white women
point.
are just so bad. They'll be on my Instagram looking for me with a bottle or something.
Right.
Shit, they can come grab your ass and question you about it for sure.
But just people's names being like thrown in when they have nothing to do with it, and it's just like that. I feel, especially like Tim said earlier, when it's someone that is a no jumper, personality.
That's what I feel about this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you posting this on your page.
But what they saying, Tim,
that's the most messed up part.
That's disrespectful as fuck.
It's on his heart to be some type. First of all, he don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
That's obvious though.
He not trying to save lives. He don't care about none of this shit. He just a content nigga, bro. Like that's what he is. He ain't genuine about nothing. He don't give a fuck.
Well, it makes it difficult then, because at the end of the day, saying something like this, holding police evidence over people's heads, like as some kind of potential looming threat, that's beyond, I don't even know.
Flakko isn't the threat. The police are the threat to the people at large. This is such a high profile case. Like, let's be real, guys. Like, I think it's disrespectful, obviously, to Ralphie and shit and the family, of course. But what he's alleging here is a conspiracy for murder. This is so high profile that, you guys are acting like Flakko is the person that's gonna imprison these people.
Man, what the fuck?
The police are the people on him.
He promoting it like an album. What are you talking about?
Bro, listen. Didn't the same happen to Dirk, though? Weren't people saying for a year that Dirk was gonna go down, that they knew that the feds were coming to get him?
He went on Gillian Wallow. They said, where you see yourself in so many years? He said, indicted in the feds. He said it.
And
what are you talking about?
Though, bro.
But Draco got killed at a festival and we don't know nothing? No FBI updates, nothing? Nah, that's weird to me. That's weird, and it just makes a lot of sense that they're kind of building a case behind the scenes. And Frederick Jala, my boy Poetik Flakko, really stirred shit up, and Munchie looked like he's taking this personal, to the point that you guys remember, Poetik Flakko almost beat the shit out of Lush. He don't play with his last name. His father goes crazy for his last name. Don't you ever disrespect the Jala kingdom. Lush was there like, bro, we can do whatever you want to do. I really don't want to fight you though, bro, please. I'm like, nah. But Munchie's like, nigga, F your last name, F your family. And started talking about his brother and talking about the case. I'm cool with both sides virtually. I don't even know them niggas in real life, but nor do I ever want to start off in a bad foot. So I ain't even gonna talk too much about what Munchie B was talking about on his live stream. I'll show a quick clip so you guys can, if you want to go watch it on your own time, go to Morals Over Money, go watch it yourself.
Lush.
Cool.
Let's get it, bro.
Hold on.
Whoa. Man, your last name. What you talking about, weirdo? And I don't bother nobody. Damn, you wasn't bothering nobody back then? Huh? You wasn't bothering nobody back then? Yeah, right. On Inglewood, bro. You hearing it now. Your last name. Your last name is Tarnished. Your last name is Tarnished. And I'm gonna tell you, and y'all go see why your last name is Tarnished. Frederick Jala. Frederick. If that's your real name. Because, hey, look, these Africans be coming from over there
Cause you came out here like when you was like 5 or something, and they're like, y'all want to be more Americanized, so y'all get some Americanized names like Greg or Joe. Y'all make y'all keep the African last name, but y'all put some white shit in front of it. Or some bullshit or whatever. If Frederick's your real name, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, Frederick, Jala. I'm gonna tell you why your name bullshit. Last name, on Inglewood family. Any female need to run from the Jala last name. It ain't straight. On any resume, it ain't straight. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a little segue.
Cause he was going crazy. This nigga had a narrator. And I'm trying to listen to the voice in the back, like, Tam, is that you? Tim, is that you reading all the Poetik Flakko shit in the back about his brother? And we do see footage as well going around the Reddit of who gloves the security guard is. They're saying this is the man that's allegedly gonna be charged for bringing in the blades that were used against Drakeo the Ruler during that rumble. And a lot of people probably wondering like, who's Doc? Who the hell is that? Who's that? It's crazy because there's 2 people in this video. And if this is true, this video is just so like, if I can find the video, if not, I'll show the image. But this right here with these 3 dudes lined up is just insane to me. The first dude, Red Bull, if you guys know Drakeo the Ruler, you guys know what happened outside that party and the situation happened with Drakeo and how he was arrested and how we thought we was never gonna see Drakeo again. That's homie in the left. Munchie B in the middle, the man that got 50,000 put on him and he ain't even see it coming, standing right in the middle. Who's the dude all the way to the right? We're hearing that's allegedly Baby Doc.
Let's just start off with introductions. Going from my man here, Don, what is it again?
Baby Dot, D-O-T-T.
Baby Dot, and
D-O-T-T.
then we'll have Munchie, and then we'll have
Red Bull.
Red Bull. Baby Dot, Munchie, Red Bull. So let's start off with the intros. Go for it.
What's the deal, man? Baby Dot from ILG, 92nd Street.
Munchie B, Inglewood Family Gangsters. Red Bull, non-deuce Inglewood Family.
And the only reason I say allegedly is because there could be many Baby Dots in the hood. I don't know how the gang names work on how, nah, I called dibs on that first. Nah, I'm Little Shitty. Like, I call, who picks that name? When I heard the whole Nipsey Hussle, I'm like, yo, who picked that? And I see Brick Baby like, nah, it's because I was regular Shitty. They was Big Shitty, so he was Little Shitty because he was under me. Like, nah, bro, I don't want to be diarrhea. What's the next one? Baby shit? What's the next one after Little Shitty? But a lot of people on that Reddit are saying this is the man that we're gonna see being brought back up in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let the FBI, let the feds, let Los Angeles police work just a little bit more, and we'll be shocked in just a couple weeks. And I don't think YG's is dumb. I don't know. Why would they tell us, yo, just a couple weeks we're gonna arrest all these dudes? Why didn't they just kick the door in like the cops do at like 7 a.m. or 4 a.m. when everybody's sleeping? They gonna give YG enough time to get a duffel bag and pack all them shiny shoes up and take his ass to, he been practicing so loco, Maria, Maria, Maria. That nigga been practicing his Spanish over the years. He might go to, I think gonna go to Tijuana. We gonna have to go, remember how Ye was out there performing, nigga? They gonna be YG concerts down there in Mexico in the same arena. I just don't get how that was like, yo, let's not say who it is because a real famous rapper tied to the situation, we don't want him to flee. Nigga, who else was tied to that whole beef that's that famous that I can think of? YG, that's about it.
They're trying to tie the bigger fish into a grand conspiracy. I know that for a fact, but again, like that's been a hold up, right? The person who did it, they not really like, they already like got him like hook, line, and sinker. There's no rush. If you knew the circumstances, you would say there's no rush to even get that person in custody. There's no rush there because they obviously already got him, right? But the bigger fish is the reason why they're building this conspiracy and they're not rushing to just get somebody they already got because, you know, they've already got him, if that makes sense, right? So that bigger fish though, that's the hold up. They're trying to build this like, you feel me, like this grand conspiracy. Now, here's the thing though. When I put out what I said, people and how they were reacting, there was not a street dude in LA that was shocked, right? Because niggas was coming to me like, oh man, hey man, you about to say it? Hey man, we want to see this. Because this is an open secret. The person who did it has been openly bragging about it, right? You know, like they claim this as a trophy, right? This is not no shocker for them, right? Like, you know, like we all like already know who did it. But fortunately for them, I didn't know sooner, right? My source came from the actual police. And then once I got my source, I had to cross-identify and figure out what's going on. And then I got the full story. All right. But I know for a fact 100% who murdered that person. I know for a fact.
Without a shadow of a doubt, 100%.
100% I know who murdered that person. All right. I know who did it. I know for a fact why the police have not made an arrest yet. And people, for some reason, man, are upset about it. I'm like, hold on. Why do we want murderers to run free? Right? If we all are acknowledging that somebody killed somebody and we know they killed somebody based off some hate and shit, then why wouldn't we want that person locked up? Now, I'm not trying to get nobody locked up. I just feel like my job as a journalist is to say, listen, the police got you. Here's the paperwork where they got you. I'm just giving the information the police got. Now, I feel like as a street nigga.
So what you really doing is notifying the public that they've actually found who they've been looking for. That's just what you're saying your job is.
The fans have been wondering what's going on, what's the update. I'm letting them know, no, the world already know who killed that person. It's kind of like here, right? Like the Tupac situation, all right? The world knew who killed Tupac, but for some reason, like Las Vegas PD was just, like...
Unless you guys maybe like, nah, you looking over it, my brother. Like, who could they be speaking about? Whack 100 puts a compilation up of Munchie B's a paid informant in the hood. Even though I've heard about the grid program, let's just say there's two sides to that. It's not as simple as Whack 100 painted it up in this, like, yo, he just got a cell phone and he calls that shit like, remember how they used to call the Powerpuff Girls? That's how this nigga Whack is making it sound like Munchie B got a red phone in the crib with a glass over it. And every single time a crime happens, his phone rings and he just sits there on the couch. The same shit we see the morals of a money set, that's how I'm picturing in my head. And he's on the phone like, yeah, I can tell you what happened. And Flakko's feeling himself.
And I get paid to be from Inglewood family.
It's a literal program where they give gang members police-issued phones. And when a crime happened in your neighborhood, you're supposed to tap in and let the police know how they could solve. The GRID program, if you're not from Los Angeles, is a program that pays gang members to snitch. They paid out $42 million last year. How much snitching you think took place for the city of Los Angeles to pay out $42 million to gang members? It's a literal program where they give gang members police-issued phones. And when a crime happened in your neighborhood, you're supposed to tap in and let the police know how they could solve it. That's it. That's all.
I get paid to be from ISD.
Yeah? How they pay you to be family?
I look on to Prolocity and log into work. I'm gonna be like, boom.
Alright, bro, but how do you get paid to be from the hood?
Look. Right now, I can clock. I can clock in and be like, I went to the West Boulevards and the little homies got to the West Boulevards. I had to settle a dispute and boom, I'm gonna clock in and do that.
Huh? What are we talking about, bro?
So you got people who are snitching on payroll, but in Los Angeles though, because all of them is in a GRID program, all of them are getting paid to snitch. They like to talk around it. It ain't snitching. Yeah, we signed a contract to snitch, but like we be playing with the police. Nah, we just working them. Nah, we agreed to snitch, and we got the phones that tells us that we can call to snitch. It's a direct hotline to the police, but we took the phone to snitch, but we ain't snitch. We just taking the money to snitch. They talk around it, but it's snitching, okay? Right? It's anybody with a police hotline, I'm good off you, bro.
I could say like, well, whatever outreach or this little shit. I could be like, it's a funeral in my hood. The West Boulevard's having a funeral in my hood, so I'm just, making sure everything go cool. Like, I got different categories to click.
Cause Flakko posted a video of him whipping around, I'm assuming his hood or wherever he's at in Texas, saying, I'm feeling like Drakeo the Ruler, showing the watch, the Benz, Mr. Crash the Foreigns himself. And we see Adam 22 talking spicy, like, yo. You know it's serious when Adam's not even amping. When Adam tries to not amp some shit, you know it might get serious. And I'm that kind of friend in my group. Like, I'll amp up a joke, I'll amp up a fight until shit starts getting serious. Like, yo, y'all bugging out, nah. We brothers, we shouldn't even get like this. I'm there amping it up to 40 minutes prior. When Adam is there not trying to amp some shit up, even though low-key, now that I think about it, him posting on his story about this is low-key kind of amping it up. But he posted on his story like, yo, the beef that was happening in the group chat, insane. Insane. And oh my God. He wants us to pay to see the Tuesday show. No, nigga, tell me that I can pay to read that group chat. Tell me I can pay to see those text messages and you might get me. You might get me. It might just be a month, but you might get my money for that month if I can get exclusive access to what was said in that group chat.
So Munchie B versus Flakko is the most disrespectful beef that I've ever seen in the No Jumper group chat. Saying stuff about each other's parents, saying things about different nut-based spreads that you can put on sandwiches and shit like that. It's the most offensive shit in the history of the group chat. I really hope that this doesn't go to another level. All I know is that tonight at 4 p.m. on the No Jumper show, we are politicking all this shit, and it's gonna be ugly. So, free Egg God, free Salvi June, but Flakko versus Munchie B is just, it's out of control right now. Personally, I'm scared. I'm deeply worried. You guys better be there at 4 p.m. Members, pull up. We're gonna have to mediate this one.
And we see Flakko posting a story, a little tiny bit of the text messages in the group chat where he put, I got him running. Added Munchie B and asked him, why'd you leave the group chat? And you see in the top, Munchie left the conversation. What the hell was Flakko saying? We already know Flacco's big gangster. Flakko pulled up on the Tuesday show before, giving hugs out and shit like, oh, what y'all said? I was scared. Spody face, what you said you was gonna do when you see me? You gonna slap me? Yeah, I'm gangster, Spody's gangster, nigga. And we just hear two gangster niggas piecing it up. No violence in the streets. Like, yo, what Flakko is this? This nigga got the same bag that Drake got. Cause remember, Drake was the little Degrassi man, the friendly man. We all love Drake with the bushy eyebrows. He didn't even like the Canadian gangster slang. The nigga became a mobster after he got rich as shit. That's when you know you hit a certain tax bracket. Flakko don't got mobster money yet. I think he got local gang leader money. Cause now this nigga's acting like he's a gang of one. This boy's acting like he's calling out fades and shit.
Way worse!
My boy!
How you feeling, dog? You good, man? Heated moment, man. There you go.
Oh, man, I'm about to slap the shit out this nigga right now. See, you fucked up some surprise. Hey, that was a good segue. Because remember I said that's meaning. That's what you're supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
All night, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Yeah, they wasn't expecting that though.
Oh no, it wasn't that.
I was, because I knew.
Hey, Adam.
Can we bring up another school for him?
No, we want peace treaty.
He had the peace treaty with Spody face instantly. Because he ain't want no static. Talking about static, he ain't want no static.
It's two men gotta understand. It's two men that gotta understand.
I'm gonna say this though. Listen, I'm saying this though.
You know me.
Nah. Listen, I'm saying this though. You feel me? A lot of niggas watching this mad as hell. You know why? Because they know. Listen, man. Spody against the, he's pushing peace. You feel me? Flakko against the, I'm pushing peace. You feel me?
Fuck you too.
Well, right? You feel me? Right?
Oh.
Right? You feel me?
Absolutely.
Right? And these niggas was ready for niggas to crash. You feel me? All right? And not, listen, bro. We are black men.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
we pushing peace. Yo, I'll be real, bro. While watching this shit, the proudest shit I've ever, listen, the most profound shit I've ever heard in LA history was when he spoke on why he's doing this podcast right now with Munchie.
Yeah, I like this.
I'll be real.
Me too. I like that.
After that statement, if anybody ever has a bad word to say about Spody again, bro, you is a coon.
You were the one that had bad words to say about him, for being fair. Like, it wasn't like other people. I've only said nice things about Spody.
Listen real fast. I ain't gonna hijack the situation, but again, that's why I told Munchie and don't even get on no air, because it don't matter if they had a beef or it don't matter how they falling out or nothing like that. That's just two men getting an understanding, and that's what we need to get better at.
He's not ducking nothing. He says. Some others might disagree and be like, nigga, that's why you in Texas.
Because they was finna come get you. They was finna come get you.
Hey, listen though, man. Ask Josh right now. Hey, listen though. Ask Josh right now to post the messages of that day. Ask Josh right now. These niggas told me to leave the building because they was coming. I said, I ain't leaving, nigga. Something like for what, nigga? No, bro, leave. Listen, bro, I told Josh, hey, listen, man. My show is at 6, I think my show was, right? Or right, yeah, at 6 or something like that. I said, hey, nigga, I'm coming back for my show.
They told you don't even come that day, Flakko. You shut up.
Hold on, no. That's the
They
point,
told
though.
you don't even
I was
come
in the
that day,
building.
dog.
I was in the building. I said, nigga, man, right, bro? I said, nigga, what? I'm not leaving. Bro, I was in the building that day. I showed up, and they told me, nah, bro, leave, man. Nah, bro, you gotta leave. I said, bro, why y'all so terrified of niggas coming to podcast? Nah, bro, you gotta leave.
I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know they some niggas. I'm glad. Oh, Josh, that nigga just called you. I didn't know that.
Nah, not Josh.
Whoa.
Nah, not Josh. The entire building was terrified, nigga.
The entire building in. You call it Josh
the entire building
and
told me to
okay.
leave, nigga. Right? Duno told me to leave. The editors told me to leave. Jason told me to leave. The entire building ain't want me there because they was terrified that she was gonna. I said, bro, why y'all so scared, nigga? All right, cool. I left and I said, hey, nigga, I'm coming. Listen, I'm coming back for my show.
And seeing him with T-Rel, you know, T-Rel, nigga, is Don King himself of the amping. He's the best amp I've ever seen in my life, nigga. T-Rel had me wearing Last Kings my whole childhood thinking that shit was only Tiger behind it. When I shoulda really been praising my boy T-Rel, not only praising T-Rel for being a great designer with Last King, before that shit went to Zoomies and all that though. When it started going to all those major stores, that shit was dead. But the original Last King early drops, hoodies and snapbacks, and it's funny as today, I don't even care much about Last Kings. I love T-Rel for being the greatest podcaster that probably left No Jumper and started his own shit and amping. Those are like my three favorite things about T-Rel. Last Kings, Back on Fig, and amping. Oh my God. When it comes to amping or roasting, that boy does not hold back. And you see him even throwing a little fire to Poetik Flakko so Flakko can keep going. Flakko calling the employees at No Jumper. He's talking about Josh should release the messages. They told him to leave because other niggas is pulling up and he didn't want to leave. He was gonna stay there. I'm like, oh, this is my boy Flakko on one. And last but not least, my boy Flakko posts, "We know the truth" with Drakeo the Ruler. And I'm waiting like, yo, Munchie's not gonna say nothing back. What the hell's going on? I think Munchie waiting for the Tuesday show. But we get a little teaser before the Tuesday, which I might miss because I'm thinking Adam's gonna do what he does on some whole shit. Like, nah, today's show's gonna be so lit because we gonna gang politic and he's not even in the gang himself. But if y'all wanna see it, y'all gotta pay for the Patreon. Like, come on, brother. I know all the good parts, everybody's gonna release clips anyways. I'll wait for the clips and I'll just have to watch the full shit 2 days from now. But Munchie B does post. Whack 304, last warning. I'ma leave you alone and make life hard on that rat you F with. And I'm assuming the rat he F's with is Poetik Flakko. Again, just an assumption. And it's funny how he posted that screenshot from the Aiden Ross text messages that had my boy Whack in a compromising position. If there was anything I might have missed or I might have forgot to cover in this, or what I'm assuming is gonna happen, while I'm editing this, a whole bunch of videos are gonna come out, as today is the Tuesday show. And you know Flakko's gonna drop a video on this. I'm just waiting for Flakko to drop a video on this today.
Flakko's confidence, I'll never find out. Who cares? Yeah. I told the truth about Flakko and his whole exposing Draco's killer and blah, blah, blah. And of course that would annoy somebody if I'm the person that's telling the truth. Like, hey, it doesn't seem that genuine. Like, why would you, if you knew the person, why wouldn't you just tell Ralphie, or why wouldn't you do this, why wouldn't you do that? Why are you like Crime Stoppers on the internet and posting?
To get money.
That's what I'm saying. So why would anybody try to give you respect for that or be like, oh yeah, go Flakko? Nigga, you're milking the situation for your own personal gain. Are you gonna cut Ralphie in on any of that money you're getting from these videos? No. So shut up. Nobody care about that shit. I only met Flakko one time in my life. Any other time we talked in the DMs, it was like, so I don't expect him to be my friend. I don't expect him to hold it down for me. He don't even hold it down for the people he was working with for the whole time he was at No Jumper. So nobody care about that shit. I don't watch Flakko.
I don't know. What you just say?
Man, I said Thug with Charleston White is probably just as dumb as Munchie B coming with me, man. I'm gonna punish that nigga, man.
Nah, come on.
He gonna punish you.
Your man.
Man, I'm gonna punish that boy, man.
What?
Flakko,
Yeah,
you dead
man.
wrong, Flakko. You dead wrong.
Hold on. Y'all chill out. So, what is it like? I'm confused where everything changes now.
Listen, I'm confused. Listen, man, I'm confused too, man. Now, listen. Wack really been playing mind games with Munchie, and I feel like Munchie, like, as much as he want to say, like, he's smart, like, Wack is really, like, a mastermind with this shit. You feel me? So, like, you feel me? Like, Wack kind of been talking about how, you know, like, I don't know, man. You feel me? Like, Wack been on, you know, and on social media talking about,
So you're saying that you feel like Munchie is, what, falling into the hype of what Wack is on, and you're falling victim to it, catching strays from it. So now,
nah, man. So pretty much.
So let me look. So now that it's up, you cutting your ties too?
Nah. So Wack has been online trying to playing mind games like with Munchie B, right? In terms of saying, oh, I got this and I got that. So Munchie is now looking at what Wack has, and he's looking around paranoid, not knowing who's working with Wack and who's not working with Wack. So now he just made this huge jump, and he thinking that, like, you feel me, that my documentary that's coming out has something to do with Wack when it doesn't. So hence he just jumped off the ledge and dissed me, and I'm like, well, that's not smart. You feel me? Like, I've been calm the last couple of months while you done took shots and shots and shots and shots, because when I go off the ledge, I want to be 100% vindicated. You feel me? Right? You feel me? Like, when I do what I do, I want to be 100% vindicated. I want to know I did absolutely nothing to this person, and this person can't with me. So now I know that Munchie B can't with me. Now, whatever I do, I feel vindicated, man. You told me I feel justified, and I'm about to have fun with that boy, man.
Yeah, but nah. But you and Munchie, you was one of the niggas vouching for Munchie early on.
And that's my point.
You had a relationship with him. I mean, where, like,
and he can't, right?
I mean, nah, but I'm saying, so y'all ain't talking, like,
he dropped the video. He dropped the video, I think, like, what, an hour ago, talking about me, my family, my last name. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, man, listen, man, that's not like, I mean, like, if you gonna, like, jump off the ledge, you're supposed to jump off the ledge with a bomb. You feel me? You're not supposed to jump off the ledge with some shit like that everybody else have already jumped off the ledge with. You feel me? You feel me, bro? Like, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. You feel me? But now when I jump off the ledge, though, I'm gonna go a little too far.
You? What was the context behind him dissing you?
And that's the bro, Rockstar, and that's the point, though. He jumped off the ledge dissing me, and he ain't even give a reason, right? Regarding the whole Munchie B situation, he might not even go into the whole Drakeo thing. He might hint towards it, but I think he's not gonna let it. But Flakko comes from the School of Academics, the Great Academy of Petty. Do I think he gonna let Munchie? Yesterday, I watched that whole shit. Munchie was on live going crazy on his brother and the Jala last name. Y'all really think Flakko gonna leave it there? Nigga, Flakko gonna go stupid. I'm telling you now, Flakko gonna have I'm telling y'all now, Flakko gonna make a video eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm telling you now, he gonna do something. He gonna do something. They gonna be up there with a Nutty Buddy, something, or a bag of Reese's. Something is gonna happen. I know Flakko ain't leaving it like that. So I will include any additional information that does come out while I'm editing this video.
Because of Munchie B's actions, he's directing them people at certain people. Me personally, right? I don't know nothing about YG having anything to do with no unaliving. He's a rapper. He gonna talk his shit, and that's all I know. He gonna say something. But all this other shit, you know, YG ain't from Inglewood. Drakeo was disrespecting the city of Inglewood. He had
I heard he was beefing with the Treetop guys.
Nah, I mean, I don't know nothing about that. I know he released a song that was disrespecting the city of Inglewood. YG ain't from Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? So, and me personally, you know, I don't think YG got an inning to want to unalive anybody. He been too successful. You know, he'll talk his shit. He might fight a motherfucker if it come to that. But other than that, think about it. YG come from the skinny jean movement. We ain't never heard YG really offer to no serious violent shit. YG been on the scene since what, 09, 2010? You know what I'm saying? Back when Cali Swag District was in and everybody.
And if there's anything I totally forgot or something you might have seen on the Reddit, please let me know your thoughts down below. This shit is getting dangerous. Sub to the channel, guys. Comment down below. Please share your thoughts. Do not forget one that road to 22,000 subscribers. If you could do anything like this video, hype this video to help us get on the algorithm, definitely appreciate you. Flakko, watch your muffin top, nigga. It's looking scary in them streets. Don't go back to LA at any time soon. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm saying that because I like the content. I'm saying that because I want to continue watching your videos, my brother. I'm saying that because I don't even want you to ruin the lore. Nigga, I kept saying, yo, he's not going to pull up on Sporty. Sporty going to smack the shit out of him. That nigga pulled up and said, who going to smack me? Yo, let me sit right here, nigga. Nigga put Sporty in a headlock. Bro, I was in shock. I was in awe watching that.
I used to roll all day. Me, Ralph, Youngboy. We even see YG 400. We put a gun to his head one day. I wouldn't even lie to you.
Oh my God. You did?
Drake, Lana Drake, so he's dead. I put it after.
Jesus Christ.
Put a red dot on his head like he was Hindu.
I mean, you know what's funny is that you said that story, and I don't think anybody's ever talked about it publicly.
Outside of Metro Boomin's birthday party. Go ahead.
But I talked to someone on the phone yesterday, like right after you told me that story, and they just immediately knew all about it and told me a bunch more details. So
Ask about me in LA. They'll tell you what I did in LA.
I don't know if the gun to the head sounds crazy.
LAPD came running. You know I love that shit. I love the shit.
Now, if you hold Munchie B and the whole Inglewood family, nah, bro. It's over. It's over at that point. At that, brother, I'm just cool. It's cool. I'm wrapping up the whole gangster law. It's going back to school, my nigga. I'm going back to school. I'm gonna get a doctorate. The streets is a lie. Y'all gonna turn me to Troy Ave. Stop it. Sub up to the channel, guys. Do not forget.